Ever pondered how a single act of disrespect can alter the course of your personal and professional life? Picture this. You're going about your day, minding your business, when out of the blue, you're faced with disrespect. It's like a punch in the gut, isn't it? Disrespect can be a real blow to one's self-esteem. It can make you question your worth and shatter your confidence. And when it becomes a regular occurrence, it can lead to a spiral of self-doubt and negativity. Personal relationships, too, are not immune to the destructive power of disrespect. It can create rifts, breed resentment, and weaken bonds. In the professional sphere, disrespect can stifle growth, foster a toxic environment, and lead to decreased productivity. It can also trigger mental health issues like anxiety and depression. Disrespect, unfortunately, is quite prevalent, but fear not, for we have the tools to combat it effectively. First off, acknowledge your feelings. When we encounter disrespect, it's important to understand that our feelings, whatever they may be, are completely valid. You might feel hurt, angry, or perhaps even confused. That's normal. In fact, it's a testament to your humanity, your ability to empathize and feel. Recognizing these feelings is a crucial first step in dealing with disrespect. It's akin to reading a compass before setting off on a journey. You need to know where you are emotionally before deciding on the best course of action. Now, accepting your feelings doesn't mean you have to act on them immediately or even at all. It's about giving yourself the permission to feel, to process the situation fully. This understanding can help you respond more appropriately rather than react impulsively. So give yourself that space. Allow yourself to feel, to be human. Your emotions are not a sign of weakness, but of strength. Remember, your feelings are valid, and acknowledging them is the first step towards resolution. Next, maintain your cool. Yes, it's easier said than done, but it is indeed one of the most powerful tools you can wield when faced with disrespect. You see, when we react impulsively, we risk escalating the situation, and even worse, compromising our own dignity. Instead, imagine yourself as a sturdy oak tree, standing tall amidst a storm. The winds of disrespect may blow, they may ruffle your leaves, but they cannot uproot you. Your calm composure is your strength, your anchor. Remember, the way we respond to disrespect says more about us than it does about the person who disrespected us. So when faced with such a situation, take a deep breath. Count to 10 if you need to. Let the storm pass without letting it shake you. By doing this, you take control of the situation rather than letting the situation control you. A calm mind is your best weapon in the face of disrespect. Thirdly, communicate assertively. This is a crucial step in addressing disrespect. Assertive communication involves expressing your feelings and thoughts in a clear, direct, and respectful manner. You see, it's not about being aggressive or confrontational, it's about standing up for yourself while respecting the rights of others. So, how does this work? Well, when faced with disrespect, you firmly, yet politely, express your feelings. You might say something like, "I feel disrespected when you speak to me in that tone." By doing this, you're not only acknowledging your feelings, but also giving the other person an opportunity to correct their behavior. Assertive communication also involves active listening. It's about truly understanding the other person's perspective, even if you don't agree with it. This can help in finding a common ground and resolving the issue in a respectful manner. Assertive communication, my dear listeners, is the key to handling disrespect gracefully. Fourthly, and importantly, set your boundaries. This is an essential step in handling disrespect, and it's one that many of us overlook. We often forget that we're entitled to respect and kindness just as much as anyone else. By setting clear boundaries, you're sending a clear message about what you will and won't tolerate. It's not about being confrontational or aggressive, but about standing up for yourself. Think of it this way. You wouldn't allow someone to walk into your home and start throwing around your belongings, would you? The same principle applies to your self-esteem and your relationships. These are your territories, your spaces, and you have every right to protect them. Establishing boundaries can be as simple as expressing your feelings when someone's actions have hurt you, or as complex as distancing yourself from toxic individuals. It's about cultivating respect for yourself and fostering healthier interactions with others. Remember, boundaries are the fences that protect your garden of self-respect. Next, do not hesitate to seek support. Life as we know it is not meant to be journeyed alone. When you're constantly dealing with disrespect, it's easy to feel isolated, to feel like you're the only one battling this beast. But remember, you're not alone. Reach out to those you trust, be it a friend, a family member, or even a mentor. These individuals can offer a listening ear, a shoulder to lean on, and perhaps even a fresh perspective. They can provide emotional relief, help you navigate your feelings, and perhaps share their own experiences and how they've handled similar situations. In more severe cases, it might be wise to seek professional help. Therapists and counselors are trained to guide you through these challenging times, equipping you with practical strategies to assert yourself and deal with disrespect effectively. Support, my friends, is the backbone in your fight against disrespect. Seventh, practice self-care. This isn't about indulging in a spa day every time someone disrespects you, although that's not a bad idea either. It's more about maintaining your mental health and well-being amidst adversity. When we are disrespected, it's easy to internalize the negativity, leading to a decline in our self-worth and resilience. Self-care acts as a buffer, a shield, if you will, against these harmful effects. It comes in many forms, from physical activities like yoga and walking, to mental exercises such as meditation and mindfulness. It can also be as simple as taking the time to enjoy a good book or engaging in a hobby you love. The key here is to do something that makes you feel good, that reaffirms your worth and helps you bounce back stronger. Remember, you can't pour from an empty cup. You need to take care of yourself first before you can deal with others. Self-care, listeners, is the fuel for your journey towards respect. Eighth, steer clear of retaliation. Now, when disrespected, the temptation to fight fire with fire can be all too enticing. It's a natural instinct to want to even the score, to make the offender feel the sting they've inflicted on you. But let's take a moment to consider the potential harm caused by retaliating with disrespect. You see, when we stoop to the level of those who disrespect us, we initiate a vicious cycle of negativity. This tit-for-tat can quickly escalate, with each party trying to one-up the other, creating an environment that is toxic and unproductive. And what does this do to your reputation? It tarnishes it. You become known not for your strengths, your talents, your kindness, but for your retaliatory actions. The key here is to rise above. Break the cycle before it even begins. Respond, don't react. Show them that their disrespect doesn't define you. Retaliation, remember, is a path leading nowhere. Ninth, use the experience as a learning opportunity. When we are faced with disrespect, it's easy to focus on the negative, but if we shift our perspective slightly, we can turn such experiences into opportunities for personal growth. Now I hear you ask, how can disrespect possibly improve my life? Well, it's simple. It can strengthen your resilience. When faced with disrespect, you're essentially being tested. Your ability to handle such situations with grace and composure is a testament to your strength. This resilience can then be applied to other areas of your life. Furthermore, these experiences can enhance your interpersonal skills. By navigating difficult conversations and managing your emotions, you become more adept at interacting with a variety of individuals, even those who may not treat you with the respect you deserve. Remember this, growth often comes from discomfort. So, even when faced with disrespect, keep an open mind and learn from the experience. Every experience, good or bad, is a step on the staircase of personal growth. Lastly, learn to move on. Moving on, my friends, is not about forgetting or pretending the disrespect didn't happen. It's about freeing yourself from the chains of negativity that bind you to the past. It's about recognizing that you can't control others, but you can control your own reactions. Moving on means choosing your peace over chaos, your growth over stagnation. It's about acknowledging the disrespect, learning from it, and then letting it go. It means focusing on the positive relationships and experiences in your life. It's about looking forward, not backward. When we move on, we make room for better things to come our way. We open ourselves up to new opportunities, new relationships, and new experiences. We create a safe space for ourselves where respect thrives and disrespect has no place. So don't let disrespect define you. Learn from it, grow from it, and then let it go. Moving on, dear listeners, is the ultimate victory against disrespect. In conclusion, handling disrespect effectively is crucial for our well-being and growth. We've journeyed through the 10 best ways to manage disrespect. Starting with acknowledging our feelings, it's important to stay calm and composed, using assertive communication to express our concerns. Setting boundaries is a key step in maintaining our dignity, and seeking support when needed is not a sign of weakness, but a testament of our strength. Practicing self-care is a must, as it helps us to regain our balance and composure. Avoiding retaliation keeps the situation from escalating, while learning and growing from the experience helps us to become better individuals. Finally, moving on is essential, because we cannot let one disrespectful incident define us. These strategies are not only essential for maintaining our self-esteem, but are also instrumental in fostering healthy personal relationships and promoting professional growth. Remember, respect is the cornerstone of every relationship, and it starts with you. If you found this video informative, why not share and follow us for more?